So what is it like being on a Dude Perfect video from the very beginning? So let's talk about it. For anyone that's been out of loop, recently I was in Dude Perfect's Prison Break video. I will not show clips of that video because I don't want to get copyright and I don't want to respect. So I'm going to show some screenshots for disclaimer. So the beginning was, I was on Dude Perfect's texting group chat, which they had their phone number in the description of that video. Also shout out to Dude Perfect, by the way, for giving me the opportunity along with many other people. So here's how it all began. I got a notification from Dude Perfect on the texting app, texting group chat, and it asked for extras. So naturally, I would be curious about it, right? I was tired, so I needed to sleep. So I looked at it the second time, like, oh, okay. Maybe I got a chance to see what's up. So I emailed the people behind it, and I was able to not only give the email some detail to whom I am, my age, did not tell about my YouTube channel. That's an important thing right here, because if you are applying for something like being an extra, you gotta be a little professional. There's that. So as the process continued on the next few days, they asked for my shirt size. And after I told them my shirt size, adult large by the way, I was able to send it in, and on a Friday afternoon, I still remember to this day, I was like, oh, okay, I got an email. And then next thing I know, I was chosen. I was one of the many chosen. So that was a good start. A few days later, February 20th of this year, I drove to the location that supposedly I was supposed to go, but I got misled twice. So I was able to go through check-in along with many other people, and after I checked in, signed a waiver, I was able to walk right into the building. And this is where the fun begins. So I got the jumpsuit, which I still have, by the way. And not only did I get the jumpsuit, I was lucky. They sent in the email, first come, first served. So if I had not gotten the jumpsuit, I would not make the video. That was how serious they were. So I talked to some people, talked around, and bumped into the Houston Deadpool, which I gave him a shout out in episode 1 of my Dude Perfect Challenge video. So hope he enjoys that. And also something else to point out, you're gonna talk to a lot of people and you're gonna have to wait. Learn to wait. And Ryan, that was the guy that was like the manager, the guy with the long hair, the mustache, and the guy that sometimes acts up and to do for stereotypes and everything. Not Tyler though. Tyler wasn't involved in that area, but that's more on that later. He gave us a speech, tell us what's going on, kind of giving us the ground rules of what's going on. So that's something to point out that is gonna happen. It happens several times. Tell us what's going on, what to do, kind of like a director, basically. Then we go down to the main area. This is the part where a lot of patience is required whenever you do any production whatsoever. So first we all line up. We all line up the way the director had in mind. There were security guards there. Well, people play to be security guards. And there was some people already in the building. Obviously, the most important, the camera guys. I saw Chad, one of the camera guys. I told him I liked his Dude Perfect edit video. And to quote Chad, it took 5 years off his life. So there's that. And to keep the situation light and everything, you know, told a few jokes and all that, Dude Perfect eventually comes out. There were the main 5, all of them were in jumpsuits. The only person that was off color was Cody. And that probably was what got him caught in the video. Sorry, Cody, you probably should have considered maybe getting the one that fit match, but whatever. So long story short, we had the group photo before the actual filming. That's something that needs to be said. Before that, I was right by Ty, shook his hand, and then one of the Cotton twins, I believe it was Kobe, sat in front of me as well. And then the rest was history. Dude Perfect was in their positions. They went to their area before they slowly snuck in to be the undercover prisoners. What I didn't know at the time, it was on level 2. We were the level 2 people in the recording of the whole video they did. it took him 3 days to do 4 levels, according to the whole behind the scenes, which is on the Dude Perfect app, by the way. Get the app. My girlfriend, who lives in New Zealand, was on Rarotonga Island, which is Cook's Island, and Rarotonga was the main island. She watched it. So it's most likely not region locked. And then after the whole walking around, we walked around for about 2 hours. We just walked around 2 hours, part of filming. And even throughout the whole process, it was hard. We had to talk, we had to keep going. Ryan was giving us directions, director, by the way. And then to keep it all going, we got to lighthearted conversation. I was involved in seeing Deadpool, the Houston Deadpool, do a lot of workout, which did not get put in the final frame, but that's okay. And then as we continued on and walked around a little bit, slowly some people got through. So I had some lighthearted conversation with Ty and Kobe. What I didn't know, Corey was already caught and Sparky was already holding him in. And then the lights went out like once or twice, which you probably saw me in the bottom left corner of one of the shots where I was actually walking around. And in the shot about the 5:51 mark, Kobe was walking right beside me in a green cap. What you didn't know at the time, and I didn't know until I looked at behind the scenes, he did that on purpose because he's about 5'7", 5'8". I'm like 5'8 and a half, 5'9", 5'9" mostly. So it was a good blending. Getting in conversation with the dudes was pretty awesome. And after a long wait, some drama went down. Cody got caught, and I saw it happen. Here's the situation. Here's the main security guard that caught him. I was right there, right behind the cameras. So you didn't really see me in the camera in that situation, but you did see, obviously, Cody got caught. So there was only 3 left, which was Garrett, Ty, and even Kobe. Sadly, as we all know, Ty would never make through level 3, and Kobe got caught level 4, which means the purple hoser, Garrett, was the winner. At the end of the filming, I was able to talk with Kobe and told him about my YouTube channel, which I highly doubt that he's gonna share the YouTube channel around because he's a business guy on Dude Perfect a little bit too. I mean, the 5 guys have a job of their own, a life, a family. If he shared it around, Kobe did, that'd be pretty awesome. But who knows? I don't know what the future holds. I have a couple of selfies with him and Cody Jones, which I joke around saying they shouldn't hold prejudice against tall people. Anyway, that was the experience for the main part. And at the end, we had some pizza and then I left. I had to leave anyway because I had a meeting that day, you know, YouTube stuff. But after that, it was an awesome day. It was a good experience. Now, as an extra, am I expecting to be like, oh, I'm gonna get 1 million subscribers? Heck no. No way, man. There's no way that's gonna happen because if I hit 1 million subscribers just because I was in a Dude Perfect video, that's pretty outrageous to me. I have to be known for my content, not just for being in a Dude Perfect video. Even though I have several Dude Perfect gaming videos where I create their characters, even confess that to Dude Perfect a little bit. So obviously there's that. Anyway, that's my experience being involved in a Dude Perfect video. If you guys want to be an extra in a Dude Perfect video and you're over the age of 18, you might want to keep it on the texting alerts and whatever events they have in mind where they need extras. But just remember, the hardest thing is their cameras. The hardest thing is basically being there on time. And the hardest of all, you have to learn to be a little professional a little bit too. And be very patient. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. Dude Perfect, shout out to you guys for giving me the opportunity. I'll see you guys next video. God bless you all, don't forget. And in Dude Perfect way, they pound it. No again.